Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. And today's video is When They Want Your Attention. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. You stretch languidly on the common room sofa, a half-finished textbook resting open on your chest. The late afternoon sun streams in, casting a warm golden glow across the room. Bakugo is at the kitchen island, preparing what smells like an exceptionally spicy curry. His usual scowl, etched onto his features, albeit softened slightly by the scene. Kirishima, meanwhile, is attempting to master a new move on the punching bag in the corner. His grunts and the thud of his fists providing a steady soundtrack. He's sighing content, feeling utterly at peace. This is your life now, chaotic, loud and filled with the comfortable presence of the two men that you love. However, a mischievous glint enters your eye. As much as you adore their dedication to their respective tasks, you're feeling a little neglected. A small test you decide is in order. Hey guys, you call out, your voice a touch louder than necessary. Baku grunts in response, stirring his pot with exaggerated movements. What do you want extra? Can't you see I'm busy creating culinary perfections? Kirishima pauses, flexing his bicep. What's up, Ryan? Do you need something? His smile is as bright and disarming as ever. You bite back a grin. Just wondering if either of you, missed me at all today. He punctuates your statement with a dramatic sigh, letting your head low back against the cushion. Bakugo lets out a scoff, but you catch the almost twitch at the corner of his lips. You were literally next to me on the sofa an hour ago, watching that shitty documentary, weren't you? What is there to miss? He stirs the curry a little faster. Kirishima, however, walks over, wiping a bead of sweat from his forehead. He perches on the armrest next to you, his proximity a comforting warmth. Of course we missed you, Ayan. Every second that you weren't actively talking to us was a second of missing you. Right, Bakugo? He shoots a meaningful glance towards the kitchen. Bakugo's shoulders tense. Don't drag me into your sappy nonsense, shitty hair. He barks, but his voice lacks its usual venom. He slams the ladle down with a clatter. Just because you're a clingy idiot doesn't mean I am as well. You smirk, your plan working perfectly. Oh, really, Bakugo? So you wouldn't say, prefer me to be right here? You pat the empty space on the sofa next to you, raising an eyebrow suggestively. He whips his head around, his eyes narrowed. Don't even think about it, Ryan. This curry isn't going to cook itself. But you see the flicker of indecisiveness in his gaze. He's torn between his culinary pride and, well, you. Kirishima, ever the opportunist, takes your cue. He leans in closer, his voice a low rumble. Yeah, Bakugo, why don't you take a break? We can all cuddle up here. I'm sure the curry can simmer for a bit. He winks at you. Bakugo's eye twitches. Cuddle. Don't be disgusting, Kirishima. We're not some lovey-dovey extras. He glances at the pot, then back at you, a conflict playing on his face. He wants to maintain his tough facade, but the lure of your attention was clearly winning. You press your advantage. It's okay, Bakugo. If you're too busy, Kirishima and I can just comfort each other here. Maybe talk about how much we appreciate a certain explosive hero who's too busy to give us any attention. You bat your eyelashes innocently at Kirishima, who grins. That does it. Bakugo lets out a frustrated growl, turns off the stove, strides over to the sofa, and shoves Kirishima to the end, taking the prime spot next to you. Alright. Happy now? You insufferable attention seeker. He grumbles, but he's already pulling you closer, his arm wrapping securely around your waist. Kirishima, rubbing his arm where Bakugo shoved him, just laughs. Hey, at least looks like someone finally cracked. See, Ryan, he really does miss you. He slides closer from his end, resting his head on your shoulder. Baku lets out another sound, but he doesn't push Kirishima away. Instead, he pulls you even closer, burying his face in your hair. You two are insufferable, you know that. He mutters, his voice muffled. You snuggle deeply into his side, feeling Kirishima's warmth against your other shoulder. We know, you say, a triumphant smile on your face. But you love us anyway. He doesn't respond with words, but his grip on you tightens. A clear, unspoken affirmation. Kirishima pressed a soft kiss to your temple. He really does, Wayan. Don't let him fool you. Later on, as the sun sets, the scent of the curry Baku had started finally permeated the entire common room, a tantalizing promise of dinner. Bakugo, despite his earlier protests, was now entirely comfortable, occasionally grumbling but mostly content, with you snuggled up against him. Alright, you two. I'm actually starving, Bakugo announced, fishing himself up. That curry's not going to eat itself, and it's probably perfect now. Kirishima entangled himself with a sigh. Finally, my stomach's been rumbling for ages. He offered you a hand, ready for some of Bakugo's infamous spice, Wayan. You took his hand, letting him pull you up. As long as it's made with love, I can handle anything. You teased, glancing at Bakugo, who scowled in response. It's made with ingredients, you idiot. Now move your ass before I burn it all, he retorted, heading towards the kitchen. You and Kirishima exchanged a knowing smile before following him. As you sat, Kirishima leaned in and whispered, You know, that attention test of yours worked. He's always a big softy underneath all that tough talk. And he really did want your attention after all. You winked. It just takes a little bit of strategic nagging, and maybe some well-placed flattery. Bakugo, seemingly with ears everywhere, yelled from the kitchen. I heard that, you two. Don't think you're so slick. You both chuckled, settling at the table. As you took your first bite of the curry, you knew that while their hero work often took them away, these quiet moments, filled with playful banter, affectionate touches, and the comfortable presence of your two incredible boyfriends, were the real victories. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye!